We'd like to welcome you to BeMoreNews.com, the news before the news, where we uncover the truth. We're in gorgeous Prince George's County with the one and only delegate from Montgomery County, Herman Taylor. Good evening, sir.
Good evening, Donnie. How are you doing?
What have you been up to?
Oh, hey, man. Just working hard, preparing a legislative agenda for the 2010 legislative session in Annapolis. So looking forward to hitting back and working hard to improve quality of life for people and provide opportunity for all.
Okay, the word on the street is that you're considering a congressional run.
We are looking at the race for the 4th Congressional District. No decision has been made as of yet, but people have been very encouraging for me to step into that race.
Well, I'd like to take a minute and let you know that on behalf of the black business community, we are very grateful for your leadership. I'll never forget the MBE night in Annapolis that you led. I was just so impressed. Hundreds of MBEs came out. What saith you, O delegate?
Well, Donnie, that was due also in part to people and organizations like yourself, and couldn't have done it without you. It was a true partnership. We were able to galvanize support around legislation that benefited that community. So we're happy that they turned out so they could help themselves and understand the legislation that was before the legislature, and how that they could help us organize and champion the legislation that benefits, you know, their community, their businesses. So it was really an important endeavor, and it was a historic endeavor that we had over 1,100 minority-owned businesses up in Annapolis. It indeed was a historic gathering, and I really hats off to you for all the partnership you gave the legislature to make that happen.
You know, one of the challenges I've noticed in my 15 years of journalism is that quite often our elected officials, our black elected officials, aren't familiar with business. They aren't business people themselves quite often, and therefore I think that presents a subsequent challenge when it comes to representing MBEs.
Well, it is.
You are a business owner.
It has helped me. It really has. I've walked that walk before, and I understand the plight, and it's a struggle. We're still trying to get economic equality and parity with non-minorities. So there's still disadvantages there on in the mainstream business field for minority businesses and people of color to gain the opportunity and to gain the access to capital. We're still struggling with this issue, and the job of a legislator or the legislature is to continue to try and remove the barriers that impede the minority business entrepreneur from succeeding. And that's what I feel my role is, to remove the barriers, to get them out the way so that there is a level playing field for the minority, because we want them to have a chance to compete. And we know when we're given an opportunity to compete, we will then own the stadium. And that's what it's about.
In 2010, there will be a statewide race for the offices, including governor. What do you think will be a key issue or some of the key issues in the governor's race?
Well, I think it's plain and simple that are people better off under where we are now or where we were before. I think that's always, that's always what it comes down to. That people will look at the candidate that's been in office and decide if they're better off now than they were before. The objectivity of a legislator or a chief executive is to make life better for people, to improve the quality of education, to access to all the opportunities that are out there, so we can be the best person that God intended us all to be.
Okay, any final thoughts, Delegate?
Hey, God bless everybody, and looking forward to working with people and collaborating and just trying to continue to laugh together, to cry together, to pray together, and to most importantly work together.
You know, I will be remiss. There is one more question. Any thoughts on how this president, Barack Obama, is doing?
Absolutely excellent. I think that he has hit upon a very key issue that's going to help a lot of Americans and you know, especially minorities and people who traditionally have not had the proper care and health care. So I think he is, once again, he's done what he promised on the campaign trail, and that is change. People need access to health care, and in Maryland we know we have close to 1 million people, if not at 1 million, that are without it. And they need it, and everybody should have it. And I think that this is going to improve the quality of life for individuals. I think there's no arguing about it. It's just the bottom line. It's going to help people. It's going to make life better. It's going to make our country better. So hats off to our great president, and he's truly a champion for change.
Nobel Peace Prize winner.
Yeah, absolutely, and well deserved. I wish I could be there to witness him receive his Nobel Peace Prize.
Good deal. Much love and respect. Delegate Herman Taylor
Likewise.
from Montgomery County. Keep watching BeMoreNews.com, the news before the news, where we uncover the truth.